Hello everyone, this is lesson number 3, HSK 3, and we continue to learn. This last time was on a ER, we stopped on ER, and I want to announce from this lesson we will learn one Chinese idiom every lesson, like this one. It's Chinese idioms are very interesting. They have a story for every idiom, and they consist out of 4 characters usually. Also could be 8, also could be 16. But we will learn the most popular, the most easy one, because we only on level 3. But we still need to learn a bit of the Chinese history. And these idioms are very interesting and very useful, and Chinese people use them for the whole time. Also, they are available for link in the description. So, in a separate document, because we have 60 lessons and we have 60 idioms suitable for HSK 3. But in this lesson, we need to learn 3 because we skip 2 lessons, so be aware of that. But later, only one for every. Sometimes we will meet unknown characters, but don't be hesitate. Don't be worried. So let's start. The first one for today is 一直 continuously. Let's quickly repeat our words. 北方 it's north. 作业 homework. 电脑游戏 computer games. 面包 bread. 地图 map. 周末 weekend. 复习 to revise something. Ban it's to move, to shift from apartment to another apartment. Also could be some object in your room. 打算 plan to intend something. It's just particle. 跟 with someone to follow something. An alternative to who. And new word for today is 一直 continuously all along. It's one, and it's could be straight. You can say straight from one and don't change anything. You can say continuously all along. Let's see examples. He's been playing games continuously. 他一直在玩游戏。他一直 so he play 他一直 he continuously all along 在玩 so 在 here is represent it's an action, it's present continue, it's not present, it's continuous action, so we need to use 在玩 and we also very often we'll say this 在 with a verb because 一直 it's continuously, so it's a state, it's a continuous state. So 他一直在玩 he constantly playing 游戏 games. He's been playing games continuously. So as you can see, it's in Chinese, in English, he has been. So he started in the past and play until now without any stoppage, without any pause. So 他一直在玩游戏。Maybe let's check maybe some another translation for some situation. Okay. 网络不太好. No, not good internet. Let's see. I have been writing homework all along. 我一直在写作业。我一直 I constantly 在写 in the process of writing. So I have been writing. 我一直在写作业 homework. 写作业 or 做作业 also the same for to do homework or writing homework. 我一直 let's see. Always, until, never, long, still, constantly. It's not. So I always on the move. I always thought. Sometimes it's like always. Sometimes it's like and never long. but constantly and continuously is better. But always also good. But you cannot say he's been always playing computer games, but all along continuously. So be careful, because I think for this stage it's like this translation, because sometimes Chinese word on the next level they reveal another translation. So be careful. 我一直在写作业. She has been anxious about the exam continuously. 她一直在着急考试. It's a new word for us. 着急. It's an anxious. 着急. We will learn, I think, maybe in the end of this lesson. We will, as you can see. I'm sorry. Close. 着急 to feel anxious. So also we will. So 他一直在着急考试. Usually, 他 constantly or all along worrying or anxious about 考试, about exam. 一直在着急. Be careful, this word has a lot of pronunciation, and one of them 着, one of them 着. Before it was, for example, 他看着我, 他闪着我. So the state of long process. But here is 着急. Be careful. Next word for today is 游戏. It's a game. I play computer games. 我喜欢 I like play. 我喜欢玩电脑游戏. 电脑游戏 we already know computer games. 我喜欢玩 to play 电脑游戏. I think we already familiar with this one. Next one, I play games on the weekend and feel happy. 周末我玩游戏很开心. Next one, I play games on the weekend and I feel happy. 周末我玩游戏很开心. 周末 周末 on a weekend 我玩 I play 我玩游戏 I play computer games 很开心 Here is in English it's and feel happy. In Chinese it's just on the weekend I play computer games very happy 很开心. Be careful because also could be 我玩游戏我玩的游戏的很开心. 我玩的很开心. 我玩游戏的很开心. I play computer games very happily. But here is and feel happy. So it's because we can say 周末我玩游戏 I play computer games on the weekend. 我很开心. I'm very happy. And feel very happy. So it's very happy. It's not to the game, it's to the person, to 我. But in Chinese they omitted second 我. So it's a bit tricky. 周末我玩游戏很开心 and feel happy. Next one, he plays games with me. 他跟我一起玩游戏. 他跟我 he with me 一起 with me or together. So 他跟我一起 he with me together 一起玩 to play 游戏 玩游戏 play computer games. 他跟我一起玩游戏. Okay, next one is 南方 it's south. Be careful, it's not 南 it's 南 without no sound. 南方 here's 有 gu, here's a gu, so we need to say 这 so we need to say 方 fun, not fun, because fun is another word. Fun it's also another. 南方, south. So it's south, and fang it's side or position or direction. So 南方 is south part. The south is warmer than north. 南方比北方暖和. Here is a new word. As you can see, some difficult words, they are represented here. Some difficult that more than HSK 3. So HSK 4 or even more. I think like that. Because so sometimes it could be happen. 南方比北方, so north, then south, or south, then north. 南方比北方暖和, it's warm. 暖和. Also be careful, it's 和, we know it's like 和 with I, 我和你, I with you, but here's another pronunciation, 和 for the warm, for the another word, so sometimes it happens. 暖和. Next one, I plan to move to the south. 我打算搬到南方. 我打算 I plan to 搬到 to move to some place. So 到 here is to something. 搬到南方 to the north, to the south. 我打算搬到南方. I plan to move to the south. Next one, the south at the bottom of the map. 南方在地图下面. 南方 south 在地图 on the map, 在地图 it's a map. 下面 it's also like 方 it's a sometimes they're very similar. 面 it's also has a lot of translation, but here is just side or part. So 下 we know it's down, lower, so down part or bottom. 下面南方在地图下面. This way. We have still two words for today. It's 带 to take, to bring, to carry something. 带. Be careful because we have a lot of words with similar meaning, but 带 it's to take. I bring bread to school. 我带面包去学校. 我带 I take, I bring. I think I bring bread to school. It's not past simple. It's present simple. I bring bread. But bring brown. I bring bread to the school. Maybe it's his usual. Maybe I think he's usually bring bread to the school, so it's present simple. 我带面包 it's a bread. To go to some place. 学校 it's a school. So be careful because here's die also with some another verb. So usually it's 带面包 to take something and another verb to go somewhere. But in English it's just I bring bread to school because bring imply in this word it's take and go. So be careful. 我带面包 you cannot say 我带面包学校. I take bread school or 到学校. You cannot say. You need to say go. So, I take the bread and go to school like this. 我带面包去学校. Next one. He brings the map for me to see. 他带地图给我看，给我看。他带 he bring he take 他带地图 also the same situation. He take a map and gave it to me. But here is he brings the map for me. Also, be careful. 他带地图 he takes he bring a map. Here is gave, like to give something. But here is just for someone. Also, second meaning, 给 for someone. 给我看，给我看 for me to see, or for me to see also. 给我看 for me see. 他带地图给我看。Be careful. 图 is a second one, but 给 is a third one. So sometimes second and third very similar because 图 and 图 地图 and 给 second. Where sometimes it's really very similar. But in the first one we know 给 it's has a bit of crisp, a bit of crunch in your throat when you speak. It's this one, gay. But in 地图 we don't have this sound. A bit distortion in your voice. I take my friend to the north. 我带朋友去北方。我带 I take, I bring, or take 朋友 it's a friend. 去 to go to 北方 to north. So take my friend to the north. 我带朋友去北方。朋友 Be careful. Next one, it's 着急 a bit really complicated character because has a lot of strokes in it. 着急 it's like 着急 to feel anxious or just anxious. So it could be noun, also could be verb. He's very anxious about the exam. 他很着急考试。I think it's in English it's better to feel anxious about something because in Chinese we don't add about, so it's always as you can say anxious about something. 他很着急考试。In Chinese we don't need to say this about, so just 着急考试。他很着急考试。Next one, don't be anxious. There is time to revise. 别着急 As you remember, 别 it's when you say don't do something. Not for myself. Or also could be for myself. 别看它 But it's very strange to say for yourself. In a third, in the second, I think second view. 别着急 don't be anxious. 别着急 So here's verb. 有时间复习。有时间 have a time or there is a time. 有时间复习 to revise, to repeat something before the exam. 有时间复习。别着急。有时间复习。Next one, I have been anxious about homework continuously. 我一直在着急作业。我一直 I'm constantly. Here is again 在 because it's continuous. 在着急 I'm at the. Here is also verb, so we need 在 着急. I'm at the state I have been anxious. I'm anxious about you. I think it's to be anxious. So 我一直在着急作业 about homework. So we don't need about. 我一直在着急作业. Okay. Let's repeat words from this lesson. 一直 continuously all along. 一直游戏 it's a game. 南方 south. 带 to take, to bring something, to carry. And 着急 to feel anxious. This was our words for today, but we still have one idiom. But today it's 3 idioms, so stay a bit. First one for today, it's because we need 3, so sorry. The first one is 马马虎虎. 马马虎虎. Ma, it's a horse, and hu, it's a tiger. But what's the meaning? It's so or careless. Literally horse, tiger, it implies something done roughly or not very well. It's a very interesting story about it. I quickly say it's about one artist who draw a picture, and he draw horse, but it's someone's said it looked like tiger, so that's why his painting were careless. He's so he doing is not so good, but I think it's better to check videos in YouTube. It's Chinese has really even animated videos about every popular idioms. Ma ma hu hu. Let's see example. His homework is so and the teacher is not satisfied. 他的作业马马虎虎，老师不满意。他的作业 we don't know, it's his homework. 马马虎虎 careless. So his homework is so. Sometimes it's really hard to use idioms in the right way because we don't understand it's adjective or it's verb or adverb. So here is 他的作业马马虎虎. His work is so. 老师不满意. 满意 it's satisfied. It's from HSK 4, so you don't need to learn. 老师不满意. You can say 你为什么做任何的事情马马虎虎? Why you do everything is so. Next one. Next one is 一边. You don't need to learn these idioms, but you need just to be has a little like first time seeing it. 一边 it's a one, 边 it's a side, but also could be a turn. Also at the same time indicates doing two action simultaneously. 一边 let's see. I eat read. It's not idiom. I think it's more like grammar point because they works not together. Because I eat and read a book at the same time. 我一边吃饭. I one time, one turn, you can say eat food. So 我一边吃饭. And next one, 一边看书. So at the same time I eat, at the same time I read. 一边看书. But it's not idiom. I think it's more like grammar point. And this one is for today. This previous was for two previous lesson. 一心一意. 一心一意. 心 is a heart. 意 it's intention. And meaning wholeheartedly or with single mind focus. Wholehearted or with single mind focus. He studies Chinese wholeheartedly. 他一心一意学习中文. So as you can see, with a single mind focus, so very concentrated, very not without any distraction. 一心 one heart and one intention. This word has a lot of translation, but intention also one of them. So 一心一意学习中文. I hope you do this also. 一心一意. So it's for today it's finished. Next one we learn this one and also a lot of other things. See you.